Okay, so yeah, how you doing today? We're just gonna draw Dragon Ball Z characters because that's what you asked in community poll. I had one like a week ago, and I asked, what do you want me to draw? Like, what how to want me to draw? And everybody mostly agreed Dragon Ball Z characters. So guess what? You're getting what you wanted. You're getting what you wanted. But next one will be my choice. Ooh, you're gonna love my choice. Let's get on with the show. First one we're gonna draw will be the classic character of all time, Goku. Will be a head bust. This is by the way for intermediate to beginner type artists, okay? So you wanna know how to draw him from head to shoulder, chest area? Here you go. You can use whatever you want to use for this. That's fine with me. You can use a pen tab like I am using right now, this thing right here. Or you can also use a pencil and paper or whatever you want, maybe a paintbrush. I don't care. We'll do it from the side angle. So to know about Dragon Ball Z, first and foremost, you should probably know your anatomy, at least a little bit. But here's a little guide for you while I'm talking about it. So when you're drawing these characters, here's a hint for you. Always draw in circles or draw in an oval or an oval-like shape. After that, just fill in the blanks. That's really it. If you're truly lost, just start drawing a bunch of ovals and circles. I guarantee you, it will start to look right. Great example here. Here you go. So I'm just drawing his chest. This is Goku's chest. His little clavicle area right here. It's like a little bit of a upside-down triangle in a way. Then you got the neck right here, right? Think of it like a cylinder in a way. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. It's okay to make mistakes here. That's what these how-tos are all about. Don't be afraid to make a mistake, get a little messy. It's fine. Alright, so for chess, here's what you do. Here's a little tip for chess. Any chess period. Doesn't have to be anime or whatever. Just draw it like this. Just like this. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect whatsoever. As long as it looks like a chess, you're good to go. Specifically male chess. I could draw a female chess, but I think that might get demonetized on YouTube. So let's just avoid that. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Let's avoid that. I appreciate you avoiding it. Of course, if you want to draw a female Goku with boobs, I mean, go right ahead, man. It's fine with me. I'm not gonna say nothing. Alright, for shoulders, also like a circle. Depending on what angle that Goku or whatever character is facing, the shoulder area always looks like this. It's just a joint, okay? So think of like a deflated water balloon or something. That's fine. You can make multiple circles if you like what I'm doing right now. Just kind of like guide yourself a little bit. We always use like lines and stuff to get the joints in there, but sometimes just drawing a circle really helps a lot. That's the secret. That's what I'm doing most in anime. Just draw circles. It seems to work. You can draw your circles at certain angles, whatever. But again, as long as it looks like a bicep or the shoulder or a deltoid, whatever, you're good. You're good. Same thing. We start drawing ribs right here. I'm doing right now. See that? It's based like an oval shape in a way. I'm just kind of spreading it out a little bit, so it's like a rib cage. The main focus of this is not to be perfect, it's just to kind of feel it out. So we filling these out, and just kind of like, you get the idea what you do. We're gonna get to the face in a second, don't worry, hold on. I just like drawing this stuff. I just like drawing this in general. Feel free to erase any little mistakes you make, like I'm doing right now. It usually shouldn't be that bad, but if you messed up, I mean, again, you can just reverse the entire video and try again from the beginning. Don't worry about anybody judging you. You just do the best you can, man. Do the best you can. Just whatever, bro. I want you to be comfortable when you draw. I know there's a lot of people, mostly beginners, who have no confidence in what they do. They're so afraid of making a mistake that they end up making more mistakes. The hint I'm trying to get to you with this little series of mine is don't be afraid to make a goddamn mistake. Alright? Make a mistake. It's important you make one. If you do not make a mistake, what are you doing here? Am I entertaining to you? Does my ugly face amuse you? Does my torture amuse you? Does my YouTube amuse you? I have no idea! So let's keep going. Alright, to draw a little anime face, or any anime face in general, here's a hint. Depending on what angle they are in, never draw a nose. Not yet. So first off, get yourself set, you just draw the face. So it's like, just a little placement. I put a little placement here right there on purpose, just so I know where I'm going. Afterwards, depending on what they are, I just draw like a seed, for example. Just draw a seed for the eyes, okay? You can draw a circle if you want to, but I draw a seed. Seed's easier. Seed is super easy, it's just that, man. Just think a little triangle if it helps you. Like upside down triangle mostly. Eyebrows, super easy. You can feel that out yourself. Like that, like that. There, that's it. Do not draw the mouth yet. Instead, focus on the chin. Again, it's just an upside down V. That's really what they are, okay? Most anime characters have an upside down V face. So you draw that, just follow the guideline of where the placing of your eyebrow is at. Like that. Use like a guide anyway. Next is the eyes. Just draw a circle in the circle. Like that. Circle in the circle. Like that. Like that. That. Next up is draw a mouth. Mouth is just a little line. See that? Just a little line under another line. That's it. Boom, mouth done. Clean up a little bit best you can while you're doing this. Again, the whole point of those extra lines is to guide you. You do not have to do the same thing that I'm doing right now. All I'm trying to tell you is just don't be afraid to add that in if you want to. You need a guideline when you do this all the time, okay? That's my little invisible line in my head. Every time I put that there for myself, I know where I am. I can concentrate and keep going. I can do this a whole lot faster, but again, this is purely just to teach you how to do this. All right, we got that established. That's fine. Next. Now, he was facing forward. I wouldn't even draw the nose at all. But because he is now facing along the side, I'll draw the nose a little bit. Let's say this is Goku's nose. So it's like usually right in this spot, right? Usually it's a triangle on top of another triangle, like so. All you do is this, erase that out a little bit. Erase that out a little bit. Erase that out a little bit. Voila, you got his nose. That's it. Draw a triangle. Nothing else to it. Next is the ears. For most ears, what I do is I make a little half circle, and then I make a backwards C or a G type shape. And I do at least 2 or 3 times, like so. Boom, you made ears. Congratulations. You did it, buddy. You did it. Again, be sure to erase your little mistakes or just little extra lines you got. That's fine. Go ahead and erase them. Or if you're doing a certain way, you can keep it. I don't know. It's your choice, man. I want you to have fun with it. That's the whole point. Now, next will be the hair. Okay, I admit this part's kind of wild, okay? This is kind of wild, y'all, all right? So, for the hair, first off, let me scoot them over a little bit. Give me a sec. Now keep in mind, this is mostly in the style of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z series because they're known for having this is the series that's put the staple on wild ass hair, okay? I mean, hair be going wild in these shows, they really do. And I never really understood why they did that, but I gotta admit, it does look kind of fire. At least sometimes it does. Let's draw the hair. So, Goku's hair, it's kind of spiky. Basically, the hairstyle is almost exactly the same as like Super Sonic from the Sonic series, but here's the easiest way to remember it. Just do this. If you're really not sure what his hair looks like, get a guide. Like I'm about to right now. Hold on a second. Drop a few lines here, like 2 to 3, roughly that. Afterwards, depending on what angle he's actually aiming at, the hair will shift around. But since he's shifting in this direction, I'm gonna make sure his hair goes in that direction. So, boom, boom. All right, got it? All right, next, do this part, which is make his hair kind of curve a little bit, so it's like this. Anytime I see Goku, I keep forgetting how his hair looks. I don't know why, but I do. This is one of the easiest ways to remember it, though. Just do that. I know his hair kind of wild, kind of out there, but that's just how they like to do in Japanese animation. And it's been a staple for over 30-something years or longer, almost 40 years to be honest. The Dragon Ball series is really old, okay? It's quite old. It's still a fun series, but I mean, yeah, the age does show quite a bit sometimes. By the way, if you ever played or heard of the Dragon Quest series, that is also by the same, well, not same, it's the character designs are drawn by Akira Toriyama, who is the creator of Dragon Ball Z, the Dragon Ball series, to say. Like I said, just feel it out, best you can, best you can. It does not have to be perfect whatsoever. Don't worry about that. As long as it looks like the character, it looks like the character. It's all that really matters. Okay, you want to add little details to the muscles and whatnot, like the neck. You can add little V's right here for example, neck. Kind of feel it out a little bit. Do what you want. Have fun with it. That's all I'm going to say. Just make sure it looks about right. If you need a picture to help you out, well, then get a picture. That works too. Because some of the anime in Dragon Ball's series is actually pretty accurate. Well, at least most times. Not every time. Like I say, you know, Akira Toriyama, he definitely was paying attention to an anime. So, I mean, come on. It's big muscly dudes. Can't you blame him, really? Alright. And don't forget to draw nipples. If you're shirtless. This is shirtless Goku, so he's sexy daddy Goku. Daddy-ku. He's daddy-ku. We're gonna make that a hashtag in comments. If you got this far in the video, daddy-ku, daddy-ku, daddy-ku. Okay, let's get a little practice. Now let's make something more difficult too. I'm gonna draw an action scene. I'm gonna show you how to do it. Best detail I can. So here's a few tricks I use to draw an action scene. Just bear with me here. I'm gonna have to do a bunch of speed up for this. So what I do for an action scene is, first off, I draw a couple of letters on the screen, right? Like so. C and D. There you go, C and D. So the side of C, we'll say is, let's say that's Goku, for example. And the D over there, let's say that's, I don't know, Frieza or Cell or Raditz. It doesn't matter. Whoever I want. Once I got that part in there, this is what I do. I draw in the characters to fit in those patterns. All right, like so. That'll be Son Goku right there. Okay, that's ISC. That's Goku. I didn't draw him out fully yet. There's a reason for that. I'll get to it. Now, let's just draw the opponent. We'll just say, we'll make it super easy. Let's just say Boo. Just say Boo. Alright, so I drew Boo real quick, just his body shape only. What we do for action scenes is, well, a little different. Here's a little trick to it. If you notice in here, I did a bunch of what I like to call right here, for example, that's a shadow. I use shadows to cheat around where the action needs to be. After that, I fill in the rest. That's it. That's my secret. I'm using shadows. I'm making blobby little shadows, and then I just fill it in, and then I figure it out. That's my style. That's how I do it. I'm not saying you should copy that. I'm just saying it's not a bad method to try. The trick is I'm using the alphabet, so C and D for me. You can use whatever combination you want to, that's fine. It's just to, well, how should I put this? It basically helps you figure out where you need to place your characters, where you need to place your action scene, or set pieces, if you will, and then just convey it out as you go. Anyway, I'm probably going to be speeding through a lot of this. It's just simply me doing a quick design of Goku and Boo beating the crap out of each other. So, cue the music. Think about this real quick. When I make shadows, the tip for making shadows, by the way, is always make sure they match up the shape that it's supposed to be reflecting off of, no matter what. So figure out where your lights are, like from here, around here and here, and then just start making your shadows around that area. It doesn't have to be big or vague. Don't go too hard on the shadow either. Just go kind of light on it, as I'm doing now, for demonstration purposes. I mean, you can go harder if you want to, but that's more of a stylistic choice at that point. It's not necessary to do that. If you want to, go right ahead, but I suggest go light as you can. Just go light as you can. I will say this, it is important to put shadows when you go into a full-on design like this, especially in manga, because in a manga, it looked just like this. All black and white with chrome type of designs going on around the background. I'm not going to do that today, but just give you an idea of how hard they go into it. Because the manga style is, I mean, it's really, really popular, especially manga. It's very popular right now. And it makes me so happy to hear that, because I used to collect manga back in the day, before it was even popular. So, there you go. I still collect it sometimes, but not as often as I used to. My personal favorite manga, and I'll talk about it probably in another video. If you ask me in the comments, I might make a video about it. The Guyver. I so want to make a video about that. If you really want me to do that one, just say it in the comments multiple times. Matter of fact, just hit the like button several times on this video. That's how I know you want this. Alright? Continuing on. Can I also say I actually love drawing fat characters? I enjoy drawing fat characters. I do. They're so like pudgy and so disproportioned that it's just fun. You just make up anything with them almost. It's like fun with an anime. It really is. This Majin Buu is so fat for you. He a chubby boy. He's a fat boy. I promise I'm not trying to make fun of my overweight audience. I got a little gut too, so I can't even talk. But I just like making fat characters sometimes. They're just fun. They just are. I'm sorry. They are. They're fun. Let me show you a little fun thing though. Here's how I draw Majin Buu's face. It's like two different ways you can do it. I'm gonna show you the first one. Similar style. Since it's going to move into the side a little bit, I'm going to put my directionals right in this area. Majin Buu. Now, he always has like a stupid, dumb, happy face all the time. Whether he's malicious or not. But I'm just gonna give him a stupid grin. Because that is part of the character. He just always has a smile on his face, no matter what. And I'm going to close his eyes. Because he's not taking this fight serious at all. He looks kind of looks similar to like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man from Ghostbusters. He really does. That reminds me of a lot. That's probably where I get the inspiration from, by the way. It wouldn't surprise me that was the inspiration. They look very similar in nature. I mean, if that's true, if someone has confirmation with Akira Toriyama himself, I mean, again, it doesn't surprise me. It looks intentional. So, yeah, I'm gonna say it is. Pretty much. That's it. Yeah, see? That's it. Easiest face to make in the whole world. Anybody can do it. I made two lowercase U's and a little smiley face. I'm done. That's it. That's Majin Buu right there. That's his ugly little face. All right, continue on. All right, I'm gonna stop right there. So, just give an example. That's what an action scene basically looks like most times. It's a little trick they do. They use either a shape or the shape of a letter or a number. That's the trick they're using. I use C and D, okay? See there in the center, C and D right there earlier. And what I did was I just drew within those bounds and said, okay, so C and D are gonna fight. Or they gearing up to fight, or they taunt each other, whatever. I can do whatever I want to. After that, just go all out with it. Just go all out. And that's just an example of how to draw Dragon Ball Z characters or how to draw, action pose characters. I could have drawn something else totally different as well, but this is purely for practice, for just folks just trying to learn how to do this. So with that being said, please follow my VIDIQ. It will give you a percentage off if you want to join them. I'm also going to leave my link to Discord in descriptions below. Meet us there. We chilling, bro. We just chilling, man. Just the vibes, man. Also, if you haven't done this already, please subscribe to the channel, like the channel, comment the channel, share around the video. That'd be great. I would love if you did that, because you are beautiful. I'm just gonna let you know right now. You're great. Oh, and let me also say hi to my patrons while I'm, right here. Matthew Sandwich, Savillery, Eli Bradford. Thank you so much for being a patron. If you want to get your name listed this week or later, all you gotta do is just contribute to my Patreon for $1. You will see all these videos I'm doing recently super early, within like almost a full week. Okay? Only for $1. $1. Of course, I got other tiers. You should probably check them out if you want to get your own art design by me personally. I got like a whole bunch I want to share with you. I'm going to try to add another tier as well while I, get you to buy my merch as well. But in the meantime, I have a merch store for Redbubble. I'll have it flash on the screen right now. Hit me in the face or whatnot. Speaking of hitting me in the face, if you haven't already, another way you can help us out is join the channel for only $1 as well. We got other tiers for it, but that's the main one. It's to help the channel out. That's all. Also, open up the channel as well. You can go to my super thanks. It's right here in this video right now. Look down there. See that little button with my heart that says super thanks? Press it. You can donate whatever you like. Whatever you like, man. Whatever you're comfortable with. You do you. I'm not saying a word. It's a thank you to me. That's all. Let me know that I'm, doing an all right job, or even better than all right. That'd be great. Yeah. Also remind y'all as well that if you want to get a commission from me different way, you can go to my website. It's flashing on the screen right now. Hit me with balls in the face. Balls in the face. And yeah, that's really it. Remember to follow me as well. That flash on the screen. And I will see you in the next video, people. Remember to try out these techniques for Dragon Ball Z and other anime related stuff. What do you want to do, man? Anyway, I'll see you over the next video.